Hello, welcome back to systemic embryology. So we are already discussing about the development of several veins. So today's topic is on development of inferior vena cava. So inferior vena cava, to understand this is a beautiful schematic image for us to understand. So basically the vena caval system develops from cardinal veins. So in previous session we have seen the three sets of veins, that is cardinal veins, vitelline veins and umbilical veins. And we know the umbilical veins will obliterated before birth. Vitelline veins will give rise to the veins which are associated mainly with the gut tube, and inferior vena cava is the vein which is mainly from the cardinal veins and little part of it from the vitelline vein as well. So it is little complicated to understand the inferior vena cava because it develops from various sources. So here we can see the cardinal veins. This is the right and left cardinal veins. So posterior cardinal veins. This is the right posterior cardinal vein. This is the left posterior cardinal vein. And we can see a development of extra vein sets parallel to these cardinal veins, which are called as subcardinal and supracardinal veins. So the first veins which form here, these are subcardinal veins. This is also a subcardinal vein. Supracardinal veins which develop between the subcardinal and posterior cardinal veins, which is in between, inside developing, these are supracardinal veins. Here you can see this is a supracardinal vein. Supracardinal and subcardinal anastomosis. We can see a communication between these two veins, supracardinal and subcardinal. Similarly, you can see on the right side as well. This is supracardinal subcardinal anastomosis, and we can see the anastomosis between the two right and left subcardinal veins. This is the anastomosis between the two right and left subcardinal veins, and also we can see the anastomosis between the right and left posterior cardinal veins. We can see all these from here to here is the posterior cardinal vein, here to here is the anterior cardinal vein, and the veins which are present on each side here, these are common cardinal veins. So inferior vena cava develops from various sources. So initially the three systems of veins are present, which I said earlier: the umbilical veins from the chorion, that is from the placenta, vitelline veins from the yolk sac or umbilical cycle, and cardinal veins from the body of the embryo. So next is the subcardinal veins which appear, and finally the supracardinal veins also develop. So inferior vena cava, the first source is here, number 1 is written here, that is the right posterior cardinal vein or sacrocardinal vein. So the right, this is the right, we know, posterior cardinal vein. So little part is from here. First part is from right posterior cardinal vein. Now the second part. Second part is from the supracardinal vein. We know this one is the supracardinal vein. Third part is the anastomosis between the supracardinal, anastomosis between the supracardinal and subcardinal anastomosis. This is the third part. Fourth part. Fourth part is the right subcardinal vein, that is the right subcardinal vein renal segment. This is the right subcardinal vein. This segment is the renal segment. And fifth one, so we can see the fifth source here. The fifth one is the anastomotic channel between the subcardinal vein and right hepatocardiac channel. So sixth one is the right hepatocardiac channel. So this is an anastomosis between the, fifth one is the anastomotic channel between the right subcardinal vein and right hepatocardiac channel. And sixth source is hepatocardiac channel. So all together will form inferior vena cava. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sources. All these veins parts will join to form inferior vena cava. So we can see again here. First one is this one. So first part is the right, that is the posterior cardinal vein, that is a sacrocardinal segment. And second one we can see that is it is a supracardinal vein, means this one. The rest of it will disappear here, most of it is disappearing. The third one is the anastomosis, that is between supra and subcardinal, so it is called supra and subcardinal anastomosis. Fourth one, it is the right subcardinal vein, that is the right subcardinal vein, renal segment. This forms the renal vein, so this is the renal segment. Fifth one is the anastomosis between the right subcardinal vein and hepatocardiac channel, right subcardinal and hepatocardiac channel. And sixth one is the hepatocardiac channel. So first one is from the right posterior cardinal veins. Two is from the that is the supracardinal vein. The second one is from the supracardinal vein. Third source is from the anastomosis between the supracardinal and subcardinal anastomosis. Fourth one is the right subcardinal vein renal segment. Fifth one is the anastomosis between the subcardinal vein and hepatocardiac channel. Sixth is from hepatocardiac channel. So this sixth part, hepatocardiac channel, is basically a part of vitelline vein, and rest of these are all from the cardinal veins. They are all from the cardinal and anastomosis associated with the cardinal veins. So this completes the development of inferior vena cava, and let's see a question associated with it. Derivative of vitelline vein. Which of the following is a derivative of vitelline vein? Inferior vena cava, superior vena cava, ligamentum venosum, ligamentum teres. So the answer is the inferior vena cava, because vitelline veins gives rise to a little portion of inferior vena cava, and also it gives rise to the veins associated with gut like hepatic veins, hepatic sinusoids, ductus venosus, and it forms the portal vein, and it forms the inferior mesenteric vein, superior mesenteric vein, and splenic vein. So ligamentum venosum is also an answer, because the ductus venosus is also derived from the vitelline vein. So ligamentum venosum and inferior vena cava, both are the answers for this question. So this completes the development of inferior vena cava. Thank you.